As a kid, I wanted to be a YouTuber too and had these goals in my mind to be one of them. First of all, getting 50 subscribers to have an audience. Then animating 3 hardworking videos to show it through the internet, to get recognized by my biggest idol Ein Holzkopf and being closer to my dream as a YouTuber. And to being honest, I would do anything to get his attention, and I think he was ready what will come next. You see, before I stumbled upon this YouTube thing, I was always passionate about creating things and record it. I even taught myself how to animate back then, and it felt great. At a random day, I came across the animation community on YouTube and uploaded my first video on this platform. And then I saw a video from a YouTuber named Ein Holzkopf, and little did I know it would change my life forever. So I watched this video, and that video, and then all of his other videos. And because these videos are only 9 minutes long, I thought I could do this on my own. Imagine doing a storytime animation on your own art style that will see hundreds of thousands people all over YouTube. That inspired me as a 13-year-old to doing animation myself. Back when I was younger, I had many other channels where I not only played Minecraft on, but also animated a portion of the video. With the times, my passion for animation grew more and more than any other skill ever. But my channel was too small and unknown that Ein Holzkopf would even notice me, let alone my existence. And because I analyzed this channel, I already knew how to start an animation channel and format the videos just like him. First, I would get an animation program to animate my stuff. I would show the world what I could pull together with my creative mind on my side and how good I can animate myself. On my program Pencil 2D, of course. And that was only one of many steps to execute my plan to become a real storytime animation channel. I will grow and expand my YouTube audience to eventually be noticed by Ein Holzkopf himself. But without Discord or commenting under his 865,000 subscriber channel, I couldn't reach him. So my genius plan to get his attention was texting him through email and asking questions like if he wants to collab with me or how good my videos really are. Or straight up asking him to play Minecraft with me, which in hindsight is super hilarious. Days passed and I got a response by Ein Holzkopf. What? It only took me 3 days of commenting all day on Instagram and TikTok? How? What? I have a response. Somehow he got my email and actually read it, which was a huge motivational boost, and I was so thankful for this. Every time when I was stuck home and had no better idea to do in my life currently, I would always pause my real life people to write a comment under his videos that he watched my videos. And even wrote himself that he watched my videos, which he even confirmed. But please do not do this ever in your life. If I would get this message on my own, I would probably laugh at them and show it to my friends because that's so hilarious how foolish I was back then. But Ein Holzkopf actually took the extra time to write a letter back to me, a random 13-year-old kid, and said he was interested in my channel and never saw a YouTube channel like this. He also saw the potential I have and he wants to support my channel. As a kid, this was so inspirational that my idol said something like this to me. And so I wanted to have a deeper connection with him. And for some reason, after this night, I saw my idol Ein Holzkopf as a best friend. And it resulted that my aura drastically dropped around the server. After I joined this Holzi server, I saw more storytime animators who are more known, talented, and respected in their own field. Also, there were the newcomers who wanted to be like them. And when I saw the artist channel where people would share their pieces and progress, I would scream at them. at how good they are. I DM people from the server to collab with me, but they always declined and were pretty much annoyed. Which now I'm thinking about it was a terrible way to connect with other artists. After months of practicing animation, I would be able to do something. And as a stupid kid who couldn't do anything properly, I was always pointed out by the entire server, and even the people who were criticizing me were laughing at me, which made me sad. But only Ein Holzkopf would properly give me constructive criticism, which actually helped me and even give me tips how to improve in some aspects, while others just laughed at me for something I did. And when I finished the video, I wanted the attention from other people, but they always were annoyed by me and didn't want to. Which I can now understand, because who has the time to review a video? From all the people, Ein Holzkopf himself was the only one who gave constructive criticism and would watch the videos before effing me out. So I always wanted his attention, even in the most inconvenient situations. I would even DM him on midnight when he is already asleep and would talk about how he finds the video software and give feedback on it. But eventually he was tired by me and didn't respond to my DMs anymore and just left me alone. This resulted that my aura in the server was drastically damaged more and more, and at some point I even broke the rules to catch attention from Ein Holzkopf again, which led to my ban from the Holzi server. I plead for support from my YouTube channel, but that didn't work. I gone so far and even clickbaited Ein Holzkopf in my now 3 years old Q&A video. Now I was abandoned from the server, the place where I saw other animators and artists show their work, other storytime animators who I also looked up to, the kind and constructive criticism by Ein Holzkopf, and how other people react to my positive feedback I would give. After this, I would just thought about everything I did, the connections I had, my behavior in the server, and of course Ein Holzkopf. Now I knew what I had to do now. So I got on the train and had to log in with this animation thing I wanted so bad these years. So I started to work hard on it and animate it as often as I can to improve my animation skills. I learned edit videos, draw own background scenes to eventually reach it again, and actually made 3 decent videos that I'm actually proud of. But at the time I didn't have many connections. I found an idea that I want to share with, but I couldn't tell it anybody. Now fast forwarding on the 8th of July 2026, I built a decent YouTube audience with videos I'm actually proud of, and when someone is calling me out, I don't really care about it. And it comes from someone who got always laughed off by their own work. Eventually, after years of hard work, I wanted to go back to the Holzi server and finally be a part of it again. Therefore, I reflected on my actions and therefore grow as a person. I shared other young animators my experience to prevent them to do the same mistakes I did. On the journey, I also got more respect from the storytime animation community and even get to know other fellow animators that inspired me to animate stories when I was younger. And even animators which I thought were unreachable for me, when I talked to on a eye level. Also the people who laughed and pointed at me back then now respected me more as an animator, and younger kids who wanted attention from me reminded me of back when I wanted the attention from Ein Holzkopf. And even though I couldn't join this Holzi server ever again, I'm much more grateful for what I reached, and sometimes it's more important the friends and memories we made along the way and how we grew from them.
Alright, we're gonna be reacting to this guy's video. It's just...
Like, who be making these arts?
He has a potential, of course. He really has.
Creator does a great job of keeping his community involved in all this stuff. Oh, I like it a lot.
Subscribing to the channel would really support it.
Creator is funny, relatable, and awesome!
It's a great job, man. 15 years old, making like stuff like this, and you have 800 YouTuber subscribers. You'll do well, I think. Good job.
Good editing. I can imagine just even that first 20 seconds took hours to do.
Vielen Dank für die ganzen Views. Ich hatte gerade irgendwie 5 Schauer. Danke, sehr nett.
I want to thank every single one of you for 1,000 subscribers. You guys truly changed my life.
Do you not hear yourself in this video? Is this eye-opening to you now, listening to this? How addicted you sound to social media? You sound worse than a cigarette smoker. I love you, man. And this is what your parents are talking about. Wow. It's amazing how it pulls you in at such a young age. They've got psychologists out there making sure that you are clicking, making sure that you're feeling anxious, that you're not getting likes. But it's the way social media is designed to suck in young people. It is absolutely psychologically designed to make you feel the way you feel.